no one could have ever prepared me for the way I felt, okay? And the anger that possessed my body at that moment was like a demon.
After a man and woman go back and forth so many times, then you have to stop just looking at the man as being, like, we're quick to look at the man as being the one who's wrong. She's got to have a tick too, though. Do you know what I'm saying? A tick of crazy, a tick of something, like a tick of something, because they say birds of a feather flock together.
Hi and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today I'm going to talk about Jasmine and Gino, and based on the clip from Wendy Williams, obviously I'm going to talk about Gino's family because I think they had a big part in what happened in the most recent episode. So let's get into it. So in the most recent episode, Jasmine and Natalie meet face to face and things get really nasty. Now, the reason why I bring up Gino's family in this is because when they meet Natalie, it isn't just like a normal, like, hey, nice to meet you. There isn't like a lot of pleasantries. Now, they immediately start bringing up the problems that Gino is facing between him and his wife. And his sister-in-law doesn't have a problem bringing up the fact that Gino and Jasmine went out for drinks. I mean, she even stretches the truth a little bit and she starts to say, oh yeah, they went out for dinner and they went out multiple times on top of that too. And she's saying this right when she meets Natalie for the first time, which is so disrespectful in my opinion. Like, I don't like Gino, I really don't. But like, Natalie has nothing to do with anything. I mean, like, she's meeting her for the first time and she is stirring the pot big time. Gino's sister-in-law, I understand, is friends with Jasmine, but wow, that was intense. Now, another thing about this whole thing is that from that point on, it doesn't get any better because as soon as Jasmine walks into the door, Jasmine does not hold back. We all know that Jasmine is the type of woman to say what is on her mind, and she will even get physical with you. And that's exactly what happened. As soon as she met Natalie, she got physical with her. She was like, oh, who is this woman? And I have to say it, I blame Gino's family. They totally stirred the pot. You can see their faces in the background. They're laughing, they're smiling, they think it's funny. And I'm not going to excuse Jasmine and her behavior because that was insane what she did. She didn't know Natalie and she went ahead and just pushed her like she knew her, or like Natalie was the reason why their marriage turned out the way that it did. But the reality is, it's Gino. Gino is the type of guy to, in my opinion, make you feel small and worthless, and that's what he did to Jasmine. He did that for so long. Jasmine is not ugly. Jasmine does have issues with mental health, yes. However, she's not an ugly woman, and he tries to make her small and make her feel like she's not worth anything. And another thing I would like to point out is the fact that Jasmine keeps calling Matt her roommate or her friend instead of the father of her daughter. It's kind of weird because, like, I would always see people talk about Jasmine's kids from Panama. Now, I was like, okay, well, maybe it's because she just doesn't want to talk about them or bringing them up in the show, which I can respect that. But what I do think is weird is that she gave birth to a daughter. She doesn't talk about that daughter at all. She's not on the show, which again, I will respect. But she refers to Matt as a roommate, not the father of her daughter, not the guy that's driving her around that they're still intimate with. Matt has given her way more than what Gino has emotionally, physically, and mentally. So I don't know why Jasmine keeps hanging on to this old man and thinking that things are going to go back to normal or even go back to a point where they're better than when she left him. Because Gino isn't the type of guy to make her feel secured and happy. I mean, I even remember that scene where she was doing that feet stuff with him, and I was like, you need to stand up and you need to stop. Let's take a moment and take a step back and understand, is this something that I should be doing? Because I immediately was so grossed out and so repulsed by that, and I was like, there's no possible way that A, she's getting enough money from the show to do that, and B, that he even deserves it, or that it's enjoyable for him and her. And now I think about Natalie, and I'm thinking, would Natalie even do something like that? No. Let's be honest, I highly doubt she would ever do something like that to Gino. And that's why I think we need to start developing self-respect and understand that people like Gino need to be left alone. Even Natalie shouldn't be with Gino, because look at the position that he put her in. He made her look like a fool. He is getting paid to basically make both of these women look like a fool because he's not working. This old man is not working anymore. So this is his full-time job. He's there to basically make money off of two women fighting over him, and his family is also finding it entertaining as well. Their storyline has completely lost the plot in general, and I don't think they should be on the 90 Day Fiancé cast at all. Like, they're not together. They're separated. And they're still considered, 90 Day Fiancé happily ever after? It's kind of silly to think about it when you look at it in those lenses. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like and comment and let me know what you think about the whole Gino and Jasmine situation. And what do you even think about Natalie too? Do you think she's going to leave him?